Hi, I'm Benjamin Pyrick, Senior Product Manager for Outdoor Lighting at LSI Industries. And today, I'm here to talk about the biggest outdoor product launch for LSI in over 7 years. The product? The new V-LOCITY area light, which has been in development for some time now, and I couldn't be more excited to be talking to you about it today. Drawing inspiration from its name, this product was designed to look fast with a sleek, low-profile housing and curved edges that set it apart from other products on the market. 4 interchangeable mounting arms and 15 standard optical distributions give this product exceptional versatility for a multitude of outdoor lighting applications. A wide lumen output range, best-in-class lumens per watt, and 5 standard color temperatures provide the ideal light for just about any job, along with fast ROI due to significant energy savings and maximum pole spacing and uniformity. On top of all that, this product also offers an IP66 rated field replaceable light engine and optical assembly that is rated up to 50C ambient for all lumen packages and configurations, making it one of the most reliable products on the market. Since this product is manufactured right here in Cincinnati, Ohio, it is both BAA for Buy American as well as BAA for Build America, Buy America compliance for projects requiring made in the USA product. It also boasts a wide range of options, including 347 through 480 volt drivers, 2700K through 5000K LEDs at a high color rendering of 80. All 8 standard paint finishes are also available, as well as custom colors, with our highly durable DuraGrip paint finish. Last but certainly not least, a full slate of controls and integral shielding options are also available. One critical goal for the V-LOCITY area light was to have the best optical distributions in the industry, along with a wide assortment of different distributions. Obviously, 15 optical distributions is a lot to digest. So I will break it down by application as to when each optical type would be commonly used. Starting with basic parking lots, drive lanes, and roadways. For these projects, we will mostly be utilizing our standard type 2, 3, 4, and 5 distributions, which most of you are very familiar with. A type 2 and 3 for roadway pathway, type 3 and 4 for parking perimeter or building mount, as well as a type 5 for parking lot interior pole locations. However, lighting applications can be far more complex, as many of you may know. For specialty applications like automotive dealerships, it is all about focusing light on the merchandise for maximum light levels and uniformity. Therefore, we have a dedicated automotive merchandise optic, but can also utilize our standard type 2 distribution for lighting up the front row of a dealership. How are we able to do that? Well, our type 2 distribution has such high target efficiency that it puts more light on the hoods of cars than most competitive automotive front row distributions do. And for the exterior merchandise areas not along the perimeter, we can utilize our medium and narrow symmetric distributions for more focused light that helps increase light levels and uniformity throughout the site. For sport court applications, we have our dedicated court optic that is ideal for new construction projects, as well as our type 4 medium and corner optics for retrofit scenarios with less than ideal pole locations. And once again, we have found another good use for our type 2 distribution, since it does a fantastic job of lighting up pickleball courts when 2 pole locations are utilized on both sides of the net, providing an economical alternative to a typical 4-pole court layout. For convenience stores and quick-serve restaurants, we have found that our type 3 and 4 medium optics give the ideal distribution for these smaller lots that desire higher than average light levels and uniformity to attract more customers. These lots also typically have drive lane entrances and exits in the corner along property lines, which are ideal for corner optical distributions. For larger parking lots, like what is commonly seen in grocery and retail parking lots, we will utilize our multiple type 2, 3, 4, and 5 distributions for ideal pole spacing and light uniformity. Lastly, for exceptionally large parking lots, we can maximize pole spacing and coverage areas, utilizing our class-leading wide distribution patterns, as well as our wide flood optic for lighting, loading, and storage areas, where light poles are restricted to the perimeter, but need to cover large areas from afar. I mentioned class-leading wide optics, so let me show you some visuals and data to back that claim up. Starting with our Type 2 distribution, which has industry-leading lateral spacing with one of the widest patterns on the market. Not only is the pattern wide, it also puts more light on target than the competition. Due to high target efficiency of the velocity optics, you can actually drop the output down to an 18,000 or 21,000 nominal lumen version in this example, and still match the competition for a 12 to 25% energy reduction. That not only increases the ROI because of lower energy usage, but also results in a lower luminaire cost, since we can go to a lower wattage driver and possibly even a smaller luminaire altogether. Not only that, with Velocity's industry-leading photometric spacing, we can likely reduce the number of pole locations and fixtures are required, providing even bigger savings on new construction projects. When looking at the Type 3 distribution, the same story holds true. Best-in-class spacing and excellent target illumination. Only one other competitor can match the target efficiency of Velocity, but as you can see, they require 42% more energy to do so. The Type 4 forward distribution may perhaps be the most impressive of all, with industry-leading forward light throw and exceptional target efficiency, as shown in the graphics and tables. This optic performs so well that it will often eliminate the need to tilt fixtures when covering large areas from the perimeter, therefore reducing unnecessary glare and light spillage. Last, but certainly not least, the Type 5 square wide distribution boasts industry-leading on-center spacing, providing maximum coverage, uniformity, and pole spacing, making it ideal for both retrofit and new construction projects. To showcase the potential energy savings and pole reduction of the new Velocity area lights, I wanted to use a real-world example. Therefore, I had our knowledgeable technical service design team identify a recent automotive dealership project to use as an example. Automotive dealerships are ideal examples since they typically require a wide range of different optical distributions and require a significant number of poles and heads for proper illumination. This job was originally laid out with a competitive product and required 56 poles and 94 luminaire heads, with a total wattage draw of roughly 41,000 watts. With Velocity, when matching lumens, you can see that we are able to get a 24% energy savings. That is a pretty significant reduction in wattage. But more than likely, it will not be enough to secure the job and steal the project from the competitor. So I can't stress enough with this product that not all lumens are created equal. If we take things a step further by involving applications or technical design personnel, we can further reduce energy consumption by going to a lower lumen output. This is possible due to the high target efficiency of Velocity, which allows the product to do more with less. Therefore, if we instead match light levels on the site, we can increase the energy savings even further to 42%. Not only that, we may now be able to get away with lower wattage drivers to reduce upfront costs. If this is a new build, we can really allow the Velocity area light to shine. As you can see in this example, by optimizing pole locations, we are able to match light levels while cutting out 13 poles and 18 luminaire heads and still provide an almost 40% energy savings over the originally specified product. At this point, it doesn't matter what the quoted price of the competitive product or Velocity is, since cutting out poles and fixture heads will more than offset any premium price tag. Lighting is not always about minimizing energy usage and maximizing pole spacing. Glare control is also a major consideration on lighting projects. The good news, Velocity has a full offering of medium and narrow optical distributions, which help minimize glare. To once again show a somewhat real-world example, we are comparing medium Type 4 optics from various manufacturers with the one limitation of a maximum G2 rating. As you can see, Velocity once again outperforms the competition with best-in-class backlight control, most light on target, lowest energy consumption, and highest lumens per watt. I also want to emphasize that there is no cherry picking going on here. The competitive products shown are recognized as the best performing area lights in the industry. And as you can see, with comparison after comparison, V-LOCITY comes out on top. Getting back to why we offer so many optical distributions, it's not only for application versatility, but also for glare control. By having 5 symmetric distributions, we can dial in the distribution pattern for ideal luminaire spacing, spill light control, and glare reduction, as you can see by the data shown. Glare ratings are not the only measurement of perceived glare, though. LED brightness also plays a role, and many manufacturers tout visual comfort solutions as a good way to reduce glare. However, some manufacturers can mislead by depopulating or reducing LED count as wattage decreases. So for example, Cree's new OSQ medium area light utilizes 96 mid-power LEDs to reduce the total brightness of each individual diode, claiming it reduces glare. However, when output is reduced, the LED count is also reduced, meaning that the LEDs are operating at close to maximum brightness, no matter what lumen package is specified. Most applications where glare is a major concern are at lower outputs, so you can see the difference in LED count becomes insignificant. Specification grade luminaires from brands like Beacon and Garco do offer significantly increased LED counts and/or edgelit solutions for their workhorse area lights. However, the performance is so poor or unacceptable that the majority of customers end up using their performance versions, which have almost identical LED counts as V-LOCITY. Additionally, V-LOCITY is the only product that offers a black lens aperture, which eliminates light scatter that can contribute to perceived glare. Another important aspect of area lights is spill light control. And once again, there is no better solution than V-LOCITY due to its wide variety of optical distributions and shielding. The standard optical distributions on their own do a fantastic job of reducing wasted spill light. But when additional control is needed, the factory or field installable integral shield does the trick by eliminating the majority of backlight as well as high angle and stray light, while shielding the view of the light source from behind the pole. All of this is done without significantly impacting photometric performance. To show just how good the backlight control is when utilizing V-LOCITY's integral shields, we once again are showing a side-by-side comparison with the best products on the market. For this example, I took all of the competitors' Type 4 distributions and added their integral shield option. As you can see, the pairing of optics and shielding of the competitive products is no match for V-LOCITY, which maintains great efficiency while also minimizing spill light. Hopefully I've hammered home just how good the performance of this product is, but I don't want to leave out some of the most important things like mounting and serviceability. As many of us in the industry know, you can have the best performing, highest value product, but if contractors and maintenance personnel dislike it, it doesn't matter. The V-LOCITY area light comes standard with 4 mounting arm selections, as I mentioned. They can all be mounted either to a side of a pole or a tenon, and all of them are also available via wall mount using our standard area light or tenon mount wall brackets. Looking more closely at the universal sidearm mount, you can see that the back is curved, allowing it to be mounted to a round or square pole with no need for any sort of pole adapter. Additionally, the mounting holes are slotted to accept 2.4 to 5-inch on-center bolt spacing. Installation could not be any easier. Simply install the nut plate to the pole by screwing in the top bolt. The mounting arm then slides over the bolt and drops into place via a keyhole slot on the back. The bottom bolt can then be threaded in and both bolts tightened to secure the mounting arm to the pole. Simply feed the wire leads into the mounting arm and slide the luminaire head onto the mounting arm cleats. 2 bolts secure the head to the mounting arm, and wiring can be done in the arm or the pole. And once complete, the final step is tightening 2 screws onto the cover plate. The universal adjustable arm mounts the same way to the side of a pole, but it also allows additional adjustability when tilt is required on a project, with 5 degrees of adjustability ranging from -5 all the way up to 60 degrees, 60 being the maximum allowable tilt to ensure proper shedding of water. The slip fitter mount also has 5-degree increments of adjustability, but allows for mounting to either a horizontal or vertical 2 3/8 inch OD tenon. When mounting to horizontal mast arm or davit arms, the mast arm mount is the ideal choice. It mounts to a 1 7/8 to 2 3/8 inch OD horizontal tenon and comes standard with a bubble level for -5 to 7.5 degrees of adjustability in 2.5-degree increments. I also want to take a moment to point out that all 4 of these mounting arms are purposefully designed to nicely integrate with both the luminaire head and the pole. All 4 mounting arms follow the curvature of the head and cleanly transition to a tenon and/or round or square pole. This attention to detail allows this product to look exceptional regardless of how it is mounted, providing unmatched architectural styling. Not only does this product look great and provide a true one-person installation, it is also easy to service with multiple replacement parts, including the driver, surge protection device, and perhaps most importantly of all, the light engine. The optic and board assembly can be field replaced by simply removing 4 screws and a quick disconnect. This serviceability is possible because each module is IP66 rated, so there is no concern about compromising the seal of the fixture. The replaceable light engine then allows for on-site modification of color temperature or optical distribution in the event the product is ordered or built wrong. In the rare case a module fails, instead of throwing the entire fixture away and waiting weeks or sometimes months for a new fixture to arrive, the module can quickly and easily be replaced. It also provides a significant labor savings, since replacing a module can be done in a few minutes, much faster than the time it would take to disconnect wiring, take down a fixture, mount a new one, and then rewire. Since these modules are square in shape, they can also be field rotated in the event a module is not oriented correctly or the direction of the beam needs to be changed. Lastly, these modules allow for future upgrades as technology improves. It is important to note that the LED boards for this product are built just up the road from the main Cincinnati factory in Columbus, Ohio, ensuring that LSI will be able to provide replacement boards as well as upgraded light engines well into the future. Getting back to the competition, you can see that when comparing to other premium area lights, they all do a decent job of hiding hardware, heat fins, and providing some level of architectural styling. However, none of them have well-integrated, interchangeable mounting arms, ensuring architectural styling regardless of how the luminaires are being mounted. These products are also nowhere near the efficacy or target efficiency of V-LOCITY. V-LOCITY's black lens aperture also helps set it apart, not only from a visual aesthetic, but also by reducing stray spill light and glare. At 50C ambient standard, there is little concern with heat during the tough summer months. The same cannot be said for the competition. And with 15+ optical distributions, all of which are best in class, V-LOCITY will have the right tool for the job, allowing it to outperform any competitor. Last but certainly not least, the replaceable light engine may offer the biggest advantage of all, for the reasons I just mentioned. When you put it all together, the V-LOCITY area light has it all and should be your go-to product for just about any outdoor lighting application. If you have any questions on today's presentation, please reach out to your LSI sales manager or feel free to contact me directly. Thanks for watching and happy selling.